2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Thanks for joining us. Our coverage of the final round of the Northern Shore Open begins now. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Bean. It's great to have your company on 2K Sports, but following all the action out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. It's all set up to be a thrilling day on the course. We're going down to the first hole now. And let's see what she can do here today. Oh, well done. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Putting for birdie here. She's currently in a tie for third on the leaderboard. Marigot Cove is full of so many superb golf holes, and the first one that really hits you between the eyes is the par 3 second.
I have to say, what a spectacular hole this is, but as beautiful it is, it's equally as difficult. Anytime the pin's over on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. Just bail out to the left-hand side and just enjoy the view from there.
Well, this will be a bonus, right on 17 feet from here.
This for back-to-back birdies.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
She's got a nice look at par here.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 15th.
Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Marigot Cove has a stunning collection of holes. The par 5 third is right up there with the very best of them.
Sometimes people say, tee it high and let it fly. Not here, no way, no sir. Tee this thing down low and chase it out there. Use the contour of the fairway to get the distance required to hopefully knock this thing on in 2. Second shot, aim out to the left. Again, keep this thing low on the ground and moving. Get it up there just shy of the green, a little pitch shot from there, and you find yourself a nice little birdie.
How about this shot? Oh, that is a touch of class from the sand. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Well, we're getting more and more used to seeing this, aren't we, Rich? Max Homa once again in the limelight. He's certainly stepped up to the elite level on the tour.
Yeah, it just seems like, you know, it took him a while to get comfortable with the PGA Tour and his surroundings. But now that he's found the winner's circle multiple times, it becomes, you know, old habit to him. It's coming easier and easier, and he's evolving into one of the greats in the game.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And now onto the par 4 fourth hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Wow, Rich, that's impressive.
Just a missile of a tee shot right onto the green.
Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
So close to the eagle. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. To par 4, the 5th hole. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Will this stay on the cut stuff? This is her second here. Only 2 shots off the pace.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
A lovely play. She's on the dance floor. John, what's she looking at for this putt?
I'd say about 23 feet to the cup.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. Time to tee off at the 6th. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Okay, that'll work. Now look at this one come back. That's disappointing.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Just a short putt remaining here. Sitting now 3 under for the tournament. The 7th hole at Marigot Cove is a shortish par 3, but there's work to be done.
A little bit of a plateau green on the left-hand side, and then there's also a sharp runoff from the center of the green all the way down to the right-hand side. When it's on that plateau on the left-hand side, if you miss it left or you miss it long, you've got bogey or double bogey written all over it. When it's on the right-hand side, though, what a great opportunity to hit it in there close, make yourself a deuce.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Welcome to the par 5 8th hole.
This is another par 5 where height is not necessarily required to get it home in 2. Try and ease it down the right-hand side as best you can, and from there, you got a very unique shaped green that may not require or necessitate you going for it in 2. A Redan-style green going from right to left, around a bunker, placed on the left-hand side of the green. This hole is outstanding.
Setting this putt up from a mile away. She's going to like the look of this one. That's inside the circle of friendship. And lining up the birdie putt here. That's a tough one to swallow. A 3-putt par in the end. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Par 4 9th hole.
Nice. This one hit the fast lane.
That was wonderfully done. This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Just 2 shots behind. Oh, how about this shot? Tracking towards the cup. Big time play that one, Beamer.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, she'll move to 4 under par. The 10th hole at Marigot Cove. All right if the flag's up the front.
When the pin's up front here, this is really kind of a nothing par 3. It's beautiful. It's a lot difficult when it's all the way back there, but up front, this is go ahead and take dead aim.
And now this for a share of the lead. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And that'll move her up the leaderboard. As we head now to the par 5 next. Two wins so far this season.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And a chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. Oh, what a putt. And with that, she'll move to 6 under par. And with that, she is now the solo leader in the event. They've arrived at the 12th, a par 3. Opting for the hybrid, I think. She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there. Time to check in with Max Homer. What's he got in store for us here? Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. What a shot. Almost went in the bucket. Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Well, this putt will start out pretty straight and then take a little left turn as it nears the hole.
And tapping in for par on this one. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole. Oh, that was mashed. Playing from around 150 yards here. Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, that's a great approach shot. This putt is about 8 feet.
This is for birdie.
Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And she leads by a single shot here. The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
Opting for the 5-wood. And this from the greenside rough. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, good look at birdie here. John, what's she looking at for this putt?
Well, it looks like she's got about 25 feet to the cup.
Looking pretty good.
Yep, well done. That's a good view from where she's standing on top of this leaderboard. Golf is a game of confidence, and I like it, taking the big dog off the tee.
Could not be more perfect.
Well, we're hearing some excitement elsewhere on the course. Let's head over to the 13th.
About 145 yards out from here.
This should play. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 13th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
She's standing over her second shot. Currently in the lead by a shot.
Nicely done.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. She should be impressed with that. That's another putt that'll build on her advantage.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
Boy, oh boy, Rich, the 16th hole visually is an absolute beauty, but as a par 3, it's a beast.
Give me a layup number, please. I am not trying to find this green in regulation. I'm trying to lay it up and have a short little pitch shot for my second. Because if I take on this green and I miss it a little right, well, then I'm going to have a 60-yard pitch shot straight up the hill for my next shot. No, thank you. Give me a 4, and I'm happy to go on from there.
And that will take her to 8 under. The penultimate hole here at Marigot Cove really asks the question, where do you leave your tee shot?
Ideally, you want to challenge that bunker. You want to challenge the end of the fairway because you want as short of a second shot as possible into this minuscule green. Anything left shy of that bunker is going to leave a mid to long iron. No, thank you.
That should find the sand. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. A par putt awaits her. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going left to right.
Never up, never in. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And she remains in first place after that one. An elevated tee shot to finish up your round here at Marigot Cove. And I just think as a person who likes to draw the ball, I just want to aim over that big rocky outcrop on the right.
As long as you catch it square in the screws, you can go ahead and do that. Anything coming up shy will catch that rocky terrain and go hasta la bye-bye. Second shot will be down the hill to a deceiving green that's got some runoff areas, short of the green and also long left.
Does she need this one to sit down a bit? Here's her putt to finish the round with the clubhouse lead.
Looking good. Looking good. You know you want to. You know you want to.
Yes, she's made it. What a putt.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from one week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end, truly, truly magnificent.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back for the finale of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Let's see who will be crowned a champion. It looks like a great day out there. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Down on the course, walking with the feature group is Henny Koyak. John McCarthy is with us as well. Rich, this should be a fun week. We've got so many great storylines, including a rivalry with our featured player. Before we get into that, take us through this course. What are some of the big keys out there?
They're looking forward to probably the strongest test that they're going to have early in the season. This golf course historically is firm, fast, windy, can be cold at times. It's ruthless. It's going to call you out on bad shots, and even your good shots may not always get rewarded. This is going to challenge players mentally more than physically, because the shots they hit aren't always going to turn out in the best of spots.
Not a bad result right there. Second shot here on the first. That's unfortunate. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. This putt from 8 feet away.
Gotta try and save the par here.
While we have a moment, we take a look at the leaderboard, and Tom Kim is out in front. Let's go to the par 3 second. Wow, that one was just a little bit off.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
All right, here we are with a par opportunity. Right on line, but just misses. Okay, we're done with that hole. And after that, she falls to 1 over for the tournament.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole.
Coming off of a bogey, looking for a birdie.
A lot to like about that one. This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
And now a 6-footer is left.
This is important. Big par putt here.
And just a short one left for bogey. Disappointing for her there as she falls to 2 over.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Let's check out the par 5 fourth.
Trying to bounce back after that bogey at the last.
I think she likes that one. I like that one. Now we check in with Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Time to turn our attention to Will Zalatoris. He's going to fade this one. And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Rich, it's great to see Will Zalatoris in fine form. When he has his A game, he's really tough to beat.
And the changes that he's made to his game after back surgery, it wasn't easy. It took some time. It took some patience. And to get through all of it, well, hats off to him for sticking through the process and putting the time and hours needed to make those changes.
That was close. Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead.
The fifth at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front nine, measuring just under 400 yards. Ridge, placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers. Lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
Oh, did you hear that sound? That sounded sweet. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
This is looking good. Is it gonna go?
How good was that bunker shot? Okay, let's get back to the action. Just 3 feet to the cup. Oh, I like this. A great look for birdie to get the ball rolling. Currently at +1 for the tournament. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th. Rich, a lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even. Lovely effort that.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it.
Sitting at +1. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, an important part here in terms of the tournament. A chance to move inside the top 10. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A huge right to left swinger.
And that putt will end up short. That was pretty straightforward. Sitting at 1 over for the event.
We've made our way to the par 3 7th hole. This is a 5-iron. The beach is not where you want to be right now. This one looks really good. And after that hole, she is making a move up the leaderboard. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4. This tee shot is looking good so far. And now this from about 150 yards away. 4 off the pace. That one hurts. That one really hurts.
Straight at it.
Here's a bogey putt. After that hole, she is going in the wrong direction. Teeing off here at the 9th. That appears to be a very good line off the tee. I've got about 160 yards to the hole here. 5 shots off the lead. Okay, John, how bad is the lie?
Yeah, they are deep down into this bunker. It should be interesting to see how they escape this one.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Okay, he's behind in this rivalry. Let's see what he can produce.
Oh, has given that one a bit of a wide berth.
Time to get back to live play. Let's see if the player can manage a par. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. After that hole, our featured player is making a move. We begin the second 9 with a par 4.
players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
She has flushed this from the rough.
Here's a putt to move inside the top 20. As we look at the leaderboard, first place belongs to Lydia Ko.
The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 third, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
Caddy, get her another ball. That one's wet. And he's down there.
She's looking at 135 from the flagstick.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer has really started to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
Oh, that's a ripper.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
An opportunity for a birdie here. That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. She finds herself in a share of 15th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side, open up the angle for your second shot, and it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
Setting up in some very deep rough. Setting up here with a very long putt. Penny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
This one is breaking left to right.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. Okay, Henny, what's she looking at with this putt?
Yeah, I've paced this off. She's got 9 foot to go.
And this one will be for bogey. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And another of the uphill par 3s, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
This for par.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
Strong par 4. His dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
This is the third. Wow, I thought that was in. This is a big one coming up to save par.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
That looked good, but just not enough pace. While we have a moment, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Lydia Ko is in first place. We've made our way to a par 5. That is a massive drive. Let's go down to Henny.
Yeah, she's looking at a nice round 200 yards.
This is a hybrid. Here's the next shot for Will Zalatoris.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This looks pretty tiny, this. Get there!
Oh, you did not.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. Oh, that was so close. All right, this is tough, but makeable. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
I've got it going. Just a tiny bit left here.
From that distance, that's a really solid job. Now that that hole is complete, Sahith Theegala's lead is 1. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
Great putt there for birdie. Let's take a look at the updated leaderboard, and Sahith Theegala has a one-shot advantage. We've hit the 18th hole. It's a par 4.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
This is full send.
This is a 150-yard shot. Well, this putt is from way downtown. This should turn back to the right. Four feet remains. A par to wrap things up on 18. The storyline was out there, the possibility of winning back-to-back. It doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen here.
It didn't. It just ran out of gas a little bit at the end, and it cost him. But boy, what a 2 weeks it's been.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time.